Great. I think we are on YouTube already. So, hello, YouTube. I'm here today with Suelen, Alexandre, and Juliano for one more English conversation. Today, the topic is personality. But before I start, I will just explain a little bit about the platform. Here we are a platform where you can practice foreign languages, for example, English. And it's a safe place to practice. You can learn a lot and meet new people. Yeah, I think that's it in general, the idea of the platform. So before we start with the topic, normally we do like a personal presentation just to practice this part in English and also know more about each other. So I will start my presentation and after I choose one of you to continue. So I'm Fernanda. I live in São Paulo. Nowadays, I work as a Spanish teacher. In my free time, I like to stay with my family, watch TV shows, read books, and I also guide some French immersions here. And I think that's it about me. And and you, Julian, could you introduce yourself, please?
Of course, my name is Juliano. I am 21 years old. I study science and technology in Federal do ABC, in São Bernardo do Campo. And I live in São Bernardo do Campo. My hobbies are reading manhwas, mangás, workout. I like to work out in the gym. And I like to travel sometimes to the beach. I like to swim, to enjoy this kind of weather. For me, it's so good. The air, the weather there. So I like. And I think that's all, guys.
Oh, great. Um, Thank you, Juliano. And what about you, Alexandre?
Okay, I'm Alexandre. I live in Vitória, Espírito Santo. I'm 70, going to 71 on October 15. I've been here on TNT since July 2020, more than 4 years. Improve my English. I'm retired since 2016. I enjoy going out, ride a bike on the beach, go to the gym, doing swimming. I do swim twice, go to the gym 3 times. In my free time, I like to study English. Now I'm flirting with Spanish and French, right? So I'd like to ask you a question as you are Spanish teacher. Do you think I able to participate in a Spanish beginner?
Alright. In immersion,
Yeah,
you mean?
yeah.
Yes, you can go and practice. I think it.
I'm ashamed because
it
I know only
no,
some
no,
words, some phrases. I'll try.
no. Portuñol works for and in the immersions for beginners. Normally we like mix a little bit the language and Portuguese, so I think it's not a problem. Like participating
I'll
in
try.
the beginner. Yes, yes, you should try. After you talk for me how it was, I would like to know. You are studying Spanish, so Alexandre.
So I study English. I think I am intermediate or high intermediate in English, and I'd like to improve some French. One day I want to go to Paris, and I'd like to go as well to Spain, and talk in Spanish there. But my interest in it is because a 70 years old brain is becoming smaller and smaller, right? It's happening when people is getting old and old. The brain is becoming smaller because we stop to think about everything, a lot of responsibility. We don't have more responsibility to anything. And then our brain is failing in the failing. So that's why I'm trying to expand my brain to understand other things, not to become small. Yeah. That's it.
Oh, great. It's really good, Alexandre. You use your time for learning other languages, not just English. It's really good. I think it's a good thing to do. Um, and what about you, Swellen? Could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, for sure. So my name is Eileen. I'm 28. I live in a small city in Rio de Janeiro with my family. I have a degree in human resource, and I'm here on Talk and Talk since 2021. And in my free time, I like to go out with my friends, hiking, and yeah, I think that's it about me.
Oh, great. And you study French too, right? So,
Yeah, I start to study French last year, at the beginning of the year, but I stopped and I'm back now.
oh, okay, great. So guys, I will start with the questions. Before I start, Juliana, you study other languages or just English for now?
Just English. I don't think learn about other language for now. In the future too, but maybe one day I can choose another language to study, but I really don't know.
Oh, great. Ah, but start with English is a good start because with English we can communicate with a lot of people, travel, so it's really good starting with English. Guys, I will go for the questions. As I mentioned, today we are going to talk about personality. So I'll go here for the first one. Do you have any traits of your personality you would like to change and which ones? For me, I think maybe I would like to not be so shy. When I think I'm not so shy in like a meeting as this one, but in person for me is really difficult starting a conversation, talk with people. So if I could change a little bit of it, it would be good for me. And I think that's it for me. Principal characteristic I would change. And what about you, Alexandre?
So, personality, how have you traits? How do you have any traits, personality that you want to change? So, I guess personality is something that you have as you bring since you were born, right? And you were building these traits day by day with the family, the school, the society, and you bring it to our life. So I was very shy when I was younger. Like when I I went to the city, I oh my gosh, I left the outside and went to the city, and I have to start to make a relationship with a lot of people, but I was analphabet, illiterate already with 15 years old, and I was very shy because I didn't know how to behave in the society. So when I went studying, preparing myself for have a paid job, because uh, people in this time in the 70s decade, it was difficult to have a paid job, right? And I went change my personality, become less shy, and then I went to work in a bank, Banco do Brasil, and there I changed totally my way to communicate, to say something in a meeting, to face difficulties, right? And you, Juliano?
I think I am a little shy too, because in some aspects of my life, I can see more about it. In other, not so much because I could improve, but I think the change that I like to do is about my shy, because I think it's a problem because in the life, uh, skills about communications is the best skills that one person can have. You can achieve a lot of things if you have good communication, if you know how to talk with a lot of people in different situations and can tell it in the real life. So I think it's a good skills. So I think maybe extrovert people can have more about it. So I think it's my shy. So, but I could improve a lot of this. In some aspects, I can see more about my shy. In other aspects, I can't see a lot because I could improve. But most of case, that's it.
But Julian, your camera is closed. It's related to your shyness or
No,
no?
no, because I usually enjoy the conversation in
Uh-huh.
computer, and my computer I don't have a camera,
All right.
So that's
Right.
it.
That's okay.
Oh, and now I think it's swelling and you
Yeah.
swelling.
About me, I don't know. I think I have a lot of bad personality because I don't know how to say that in English, but eu puxei do meu pai. So, but I think the mainly personality that I want to change is my impatient, because I'm impatient person, and I think a little bit selfish, but not selfish that like I have one thing and I don't want to share with the other people, but like when the people are talking and I want to talk about myself, just about me, you know. Sometimes I do it. I treat it on the therapy, and when I notice that I do it, I stop to do. But sometimes this I don't know how to say that, but passa despercebido. And I think I am selfish because that. So I think impatient and selfish. That's it.
Oh, great. I think I'm a little bit selfish too sometimes. So, and about what you said, like having some characteristics of our parents, I think it really happens sometimes. Like my mom is a little bit shy, and my sister is shy too. So I think we have this from our mother. Um, Great, guys. I will go for one more question. Swelling, could you please read the next question and answer?
Yes. So do you agree that our personality is influenced by the personalities of the five people we spend the most time with? Yeah, I agree with this question because, like I said before, I I don't know how to say that. I was searching for it, but eu herdei this personality of my father. And sometimes I'm not shy because my father is not shy, but my mother and my brother are shy. But I think about my mother, I my mother is a little step-born, step-born, and the little teimosa, and the I think I get some personality of her. And yeah, I think that's it. My answer is yeah, I agree with this question. Oh, it's for to choose another one.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so Alexandre, how about you?
So I agree that personality is influenced by our parents, right? All my personality is from my dad uh, and my mom. Uh, I remember my dad doing things every day, and I do the same, the same. I think even though he was illiterate, totally out of knowledge, he was on a man who worked in a group every day, day by day, not much to be proud, right? But he was a man who people could talk to and count to, right? Because he's a very, very honest person, and he teach me only three or four things he says to me when I was young. He said, don't get anything from anyone. Not it's yours. You don't take it because it's allowed to another person. Don't take it. If there is a fight in your right, run to the left. Not get involved in a fight. So I did it all my life. I have doing this. I have been doing this in all my life, and all my children doing the same because they were built by my personality. Yeah. And you, Julian?
Uh, I think about this question. I agree with us. It's a mix about their personalities, about our parents. So I think our personality, in my point of view, is a mix from the personals about our parents, like our mom and dad, and about the education. I think because I am different from my mother and my dad, but I have some aspects about their personality, but I have uh, a big aspects about the education, So I think sometimes our parents is different, but he teach us about education or about things that maybe the one we can have, So we can learn and build our personality. So I think it's a mix about a lot of things. So that's it. Hard question.
Yes, I agree with you guys. In my opinion, I think we our personality have a relation with the people we are close to. Um, because sometimes we try to be close from people that are similar from us. So I think for me it makes sense. Because for me, for example, I don't like to stay close of people that are so different from me, I don't feel so much comfortable. So I think sometimes it have a kind of influence. I think I go for one more question, the next one here. In your opinion, how can the experience we go through change our personality? Uh, in my opinion, I think it can change by the way we act. Uh, for example, when we have like some bad situation with other people, maybe we start to not trust so much in people in general, or we can be more depressive or something like that. So I think the situations we pass through the life can influence, and I think that's it. What about you, Sueli?
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Fê, because I think if you don't have a good mental health, when you pass for this experience, you true, né? You go through with this experience, you change your mind. This ha, I don't know how to say the acontecimentos happen, your mind change in a bad way or not in a good way. I think sometimes depend the environment that you live and you when you pass for this experience can you can learn with this or you can I don't know how to say aprofundar in a bad way, you know? So, like you said, some people can be depressive with a bad situation and they get anxiety and some things like that. So, I think this experience can influence us. And I think this is because this is important to do to go to the therapy because you can uh I don't know how to say that. Tipo, blindar your mind, you know? That's it. So, Juliano, how about you? What do you think?
Uh, I agreed. I think in all situation we can learn about it, have an open mind, because if us have an open mind, we can always try learn about something that we pass about from situation, so we can always learn about something. And of course, I think all situation we can have to have a way to be influenced, you know. So I think it's a mix of these two things. Every situation we can to have a little influence, and we can always try learn about something and try change, try become better. So I think that's it. Most of cases we pass from a situation, we learn about bad things, about good things, and try become a better person, most of cases. And what about you, Alexandre?
So, as I said before, all my personality is from my dad, right? My dad. But I changed my in the way I was living. I changed my Chinese and became a less shy person. And it's something that my dad was doing that I could see. And when I grew up, I changed it. Is the way uh, a farm employee do for the farmer. My dad was a farm employee. He was all the time defending the farm decisions, right? And in that time, I was agreeing with him because I was a little boy. But when I go into the city and continue building my personality, I could see open my eyes about the two sides of the society. We have the left and the right. We have even the extreme right and the extreme left, right? So I choose going to the in the middle of these two extremes. I'm a person who is not extreme left and not extreme right. I I I think the two sides could come together, right? In Brazil, it's difficult to two sides come together, like PT and Bolsonarism come together. No, it's impossible. But if we come together, we could build a better country. That's the way I think. I think if we uh, if we meet everything in the salon and discuss the problem and agree to the problem to solve this problem, we could build a better country the same way. I agree that I built a better family. My family was built by me. But my father was all the time following the farmer decision, the farmer ideas, right? And like I don't agree to extreme right. I don't agree to Donald Trump. I don't agree to Bolsonaro. I don't agree to Lula. I guess even though I voted for Lula, but I am going to the middle. I like I'm on balancing. When the situation is better for the society, for the poor people, but it's good to say. I defend the poor people. I defend the middle class. I don't defend the high society, right? So I vote for the person who I think he will take care of the poor people. It's my kind of think that my dad didn't show me. He was doing everything the farmer was asking him to do because he was an employee, right? That's it. That's it,
Okay,
Fernando.
okay. Okay. Guys, everybody answered this last question.
Okay.
Yes. So I will go for one more here.
Eu tô aqui na.
The question number 5. Could you please share 2 of the main characteristics of your personality? For me, it's difficult, this question. Like it seems like a interview question, right? Tell more about you. Tell your strength, traits. I don't know. So I thought about being focused person on my objectives and also uh, like to study. I don't know, but I don't know if these ones are good traits of my personality. And, and what would you please share 2 of your main characteristics?
Oh, it's me because my internet is freezing here. It's me?
Oh, yeah. No, it's
Okay.
Juliana, I think.
Juliana.
It's
Okay.
Juliana. I said I don't know.
Yeah, for me the internet frozen. I don't know what happened, but okay. This question it's a good question. Hard to talk about it in English, but it's a great. I don't know. But I think in my case, it's resilience because I always try keep it up, doing what I need to do. So I can tell about resilience. Of course, I said before about the introvert person, shy person. So this is a kind of, I don't know, thing about my personality too. And another that I wanna tell is about um focus. I think I have focus to do what I need to do, what I want, like achieve my goals. So I have my goals and I always try do what I believe that is the truth to write to achieve this kind of my these goals in general. So I think I can tell about these three. It'll be resilience, have focus, and introvert person because I I already said about introvert person number one, I think number two. So that's it.
Oh, okay. And what about you, Suelen? Now, Suelen.
Okay, about me, I think for me it's easier to talk about myself because again, in the therapy I learned it. So I do self-knowledge and all the time when I go to the therapy season, I talk about my describe myself, describe the things like I like. And for me, I think not two, but three main characters of me is empathic person, adaptability, because I like the oh my God, adaptability and the problem solving because I love challenge. I love to resolve this challenge, and for me, I think this can make me a life person, you know. I like to build and to resolve the problems, the challenge for me is a good thing. So I think the three characters it's mine. I don't know if you're right, but that's it.
It's really difficult talking about ourselves and good things about ourselves. And Suelen, one question: you think these characteristics help, like doing your job, what you work with,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
no?
Yeah, a lot because nowadays I'm not working, but
Okay.
in my last job helped me a lot because I could with my leader and my team, I could how can I say that? I could implement some oh my God, I don't know how to say that in English. But I could implement some help. Alguma ajuda? Não. Eu vou falar em português, mas eu consegui implementar junto com a minha equipe algumas soluções. Solutions.
Solutions.
Isso, solutions.
Solutions.
Ai, eu esqueci a palavra em inglês. Some solutions to help the team, and it was very good because I like these things like Excel and things like that, you know. So I'm a good person doing it, so help a lot in my last job. So I think these characters help me a lot in the job.
Great. Um, so I think now it's Alexandre, right? For
That's the
answering this
question.
question.
Suede says she is 28. Yeah,
28. Yeah.
but you look like 16. 16. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not first the person that say
Yeah, for
it.
me, you are 16, 18, more than not.
Yeah.
So, guys, the two main characteristics of me, being honest. I think being honest in every situation, even when the honesty will uh, cause some hurt in other person, like uh, calling people attention when they are not doing the right thing. Right? It's my characteristic. It's important not being only honest, but when you see someone doing things that you don't agree, in the society don't agree, I need to say to him, it's not good. You should stop doing that. And another characteristic of me is, I don't know, is being sympathetic. Do you know what is sympathetic? That can explain if you don't know. Sympathetic is not being sympathetic. Sympathetic is a person who talks to everyone, smile a lot, Sueli is sympathetic, Fernando is sympathetic, Juliana is sympathetic. But sympathetic is when you feel in your heart the feeling that the other person is feeling like if you see a lot of floods in Rio Grande do Sul, people losing their houses, their family, their animals. It's hurt in me. When I see a big accident in the road and see a lot of people some killing or other hurting, it's hurting me as well. When I see the war in Gaza, in now in another country, in Israel is invade another country, in Myanmar, in Ukraine, a lot of people lose their house and try to flee to another part because they are afraid of the war. It's hurting my heart as well. And it's my kind of personality. That's why I do some donations for ONU refugee donation money, right? Every month I do some donation for money refugee, but I'd like to stay there to help them in like say face to face, help them, but it's impossible, right? So I make some donation for ONU refugee. I make donation for his global program. So I forgot the name. It's about honor as well, because when I do some donation, I feeling as I was doing what I could do, right? That's it.
Oh, great. Really interesting what you said initially. And thank you for thinking I'm sympathetic.
Sympathetic.
Um, yes, yes.
You are a sympathetic
Um,
person, and you can be you sympathetic when you feel the pain people are feeling, right?
yes, yes.
Exactly.
Um, Guys, I will go for one more question. Actually, Alexandre, could you please choose other question that is here? We didn't answer yet. First to answer.
Let's say question 7. In your opinion, does society play an important role in shaping our personality? So when we intend society for the role of people in a neighborhood, like I live in a big neighborhood, the way society is behaving, we are following this behavior if this behavior is good, right? So in think about that, society can create important can shape the way we do our thing every day, our activity, the way we treat each other in a building, right? In the condom, because we are following the society rules. When the society is you talk about the high society. No, I don't think high society can shape good thing for our personality. The society can shape personality for their children, right? A rich man, a rich woman, a rich family, uh, a big employee. people who own like a big company. This person, they think only they are this person is selfish. They don't like to share anything to the people. But the society in general shape the way people go to everywhere, in my opinion. And you, Suela?
Yeah, I agree. I think the society have a big influence in shape our personality. Mainly the influencer on Instagram, you know. So the teenager, the child, and the kids, and the mainly the adults follow these influencers, and do the same thing that they do. So I think this influence that influence those influence have to be careful that they share and put it on the internet because it's dangerous for the kids, for teenager, and for adults. So because people um not the all the people, but some people don't like to learn more about what is right and what is wrong, and just follow the people and don't think, oh my God, this thing is wrong, or this thing is right. I follow it because that, and I don't follow because that. So I think it's like Alexandre said before about the politics. So oh my God, my mom, my hand, and the sometimes is dangerous when people follow before uh know about the people and things like that, because I think Deolane and the other people was I don't know how to say that in English, preso, because the tigrinho, so a lot of people spend and waste money because this influencer. So I think it's very dangerous, and a lot of people believe in that person. So
Imagine how
yeah,
many people loved Gustavo Lima, and now they are hating Gustavo Lima because
yeah.
uh, is a false person.
But I think Alexandre, even Gustavo Lima is in the jail, I think. I don't know, cadeia,
Jail? No, no.
jail.
He is
Jail.
in Gustavo Lima is in Miami.
In Miami.
He is waiting for I think he is waiting for the judge in Brazil to determine him to go to the jail. But now he is in Miami.
Oh.
And the situation, I think for him would be going bad towards because he's very involved in criminal
Mhm.
situation with Deolane and company.
Yeah, I believe that even this can be catch, I think, catch pego or not, the followers, né, os seguidores dele, don't stop to do the follower, they follow them because I don't know what they they see in this character, I think personagem, and I think everyone made a mistake, but make a mistake, but sometimes you have to choose if this thing is good for your life or not. But I think money change the mind and things like that if you don't have a good mental health. That's it.
Né?
I think Juliano
I think,
answer.
yes.
Go ahead.
Um, but the number 7, I agree. Society influence a lot because my point of view, the first society that we lived is our family. The second is our neighbors, and after that is school, the other places in the street, in the place there we go, things like that. So I think influence a lot because the first the first is our family. We can learn about a lot of things about education, uh, and another things. We neighbors, it's influence a lot too in some of cases. And after is school we can learn and learn about other characters, become more extrovert or introvert, things like that. I think in the school is something that we can learn a lot with other people, because you in some of the cases you find out you is a person that is shy or not in the school. When you are in the school, you can tell I'm shy, I'm introvert person, I'm extrovert person, or sometimes you can be introvert person or looks like extrovert person, but you learn with another people, become a person more quiet in the school, and then you become a shy person, things like that. Because when I was younger kid, I was more extrovert, but in school I become a person more introvert. So I think society in general can influence a lot. School, a lot, because when we are living with our parents, they have a control, about a lot of things, about your education, about the things that you do, that you watch, things like that. But when you go out from school and a lot of other places, your parents lost the control. So in some of the times you begin learn about things that is not so good for you. For example, what I said before, I was more extrovert when I was a kid. I go to the school and I become a introvert person there. You know why? I don't remember the reason, but maybe I don't know. I used to talk with people that's not so extrovert, and maybe I learn about this characteristic with them, and I become more shy, things like that. I don't know, but what I know is society influence a lot in a lot of aspects in your life.
Yeah, I'd say something. Need to pay attention because now we have a false society. A society is behind the Instagram, behind of Facebook, behind the X, behind the societies influence people around the world for the badge. Like a lot of influencers. You mentioned Deolane. Deolane, if Deolane being candidate to a deputy or senate, is probably win because a lot of people love
Mhm.
Deolane. I don't know if they love her now, but they used to love Deolane. And a lot of influencers that is shaping teenagers' mind in the internet are practicing criminal. A lot of influence, right? So you need to pay attention in this kind of society behind the internet, right?
Yeah.
To influence you practice some act that society don't agree or your family don't agree, right? Yeah. Go ahead, Fernando.
Okay. No, I agree with you. I think we have to be a little bit careful about people we follow on internet or who we admire. Sometimes they're not so good people. Guys, I will not do more questions as we have just 5 minutes for finishing. I would like to thank you for being here, Suelen, Ale, and Juliano. Um, Hope you have a good week. And hope you to see you again in other immersions. And I think that's it, guys. Anyone want to add something? Or
No.
finishing?
Had a good
No?
conversation. Thank you,
Yeah.
guys.
Yes, I like it. Thank you, guys. Good week for
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.